This is the Malleus Maleficarum, a book so evil and dangerous, it caused the deaths of thousands of people. Here's what's contained in the book. At first glance, it looks like a dusty theological manual, but this text was the go-to handbook for witch hunting across Europe during the Middle Ages. It wasn't just superstition, it was a manual of fear. In part 1, it boldly claims that all witchcraft comes from carnal lust, which in women is insatiable. Don't know how he came to that conclusion, but that single line became a deadly breadcrumb, fueling centuries of gendered persecution. Some of the Malleus Maleficarum's most bizarre accusations extend to sexual terror, where it states that witches would snatch men's penises, keep them alive in boxes, and feed them grains. I didn't know my PP had a brain of its own. Yes, it's almost laughable, but it reflects the deeply superstitious and fearful mindset of the time. Part 3 of the Malleus Maleficarum is where it gets chilling. It lays out step by step how to conduct witch trials, where it literally sanctions torture as a tool for forced confessions, and it declares execution the only real solution to witchcraft. The author, Heinrich Kramer, was a German churchman and inquisitor whose obsession with witches was so extreme that some clergymen even thought he was insane and unstable. And he was pretty much an incel asshole, because the story goes that he was betrayed by a woman he was obsessed with, and as revenge, he charged her with witchcraft. When that failed, he returned back home and wrote the Malleus Maleficarum. I know, what a fucking loser. Unfortunately, his book became very famous and it was even the authority on witchcraft and witch hunting, and its poison spread across Europe. The result was a catastrophe. Tens of thousands of people, mostly women, were burned, drowned, or hanged, all justified by a book that claimed authority but thrived on fear. One of the crazy things it implored people to do was accuse their neighbors of witchcraft, like to suspect and trust nobody. So you can imagine how fearful and doubtful everyone was. It is said that at one point this book was on the desk of every official and magistrate, and it was allegedly all written by a senile, crazy, bitter old man.